But to me, and this is where it really bugs me, it bothers me that Spencer Burford got mad at Feliciano for outing him. Now, Feliciano spoke
Hold
the
on,
truth.
what?
It bothers me.
Hold on, whoa. It bothers you.
Yes.
Hold on, I need to hear this right. It bothers you that Spencer Burford was upset with John Feliciano for outing him on social media. Did I hear that correctly?
Right. Because here's the thing. Spencer Burford should have said, hey, you know what? I blew that. It's Chris freaking Jones. He's owned you. You're going to get into the biggest play of the game, and you're going to give Chris Jones a free run so you can combo block Jake Brendel's man? What? Really? And the fact of the matter is that when everybody was crushing Colton McKivitz, if I was Spencer Burford, I would have said, hey, guys, don't crush Colton McKivitz. I lie, you lie, the tape doesn't lie. The tape showed it was my mistake. It was my mistake. Instead, Feliciano had to say it. And then Burford was like, thanks, bro. Dude, it was your mistake. You should have owned it. The fact that Feliciano called it out is just, now we're mad at Feliciano for telling the truth. I think it's just football. We can all handle the truth. Somebody made a mistake. It's okay to say you made the mistake. Mistakes are made. It's not okay to have everybody burying Colton McKivitz. You're reading this and not taking accountability. Take accountability. It was your mistake. You let the best defensive tackle in the league get a free run in the most important play of the game on your quarterback. It's okay. It's a mistake. I make mistakes. You make mistakes. Just own it. Instead, he's like, thanks, bro. And it's like, yeah, Feliciano, it wasn't Feliciano's greatest moment, but now we're more mad at Feliciano for speaking the truth than for Spencer Burford not being accountable. Be accountable, bro. Be accountable. You made the mistake. Own it. It's okay. Nobody's going to die if you own the truth. I mean, at the end of the day, Feliciano apologized, but should he have? He said the truth. And the truth is that if you screw up or if I screw up in the middle of a stream and everybody and their brother is blaming Jesse, that's not cool, dude. I should own that. You shouldn't have to sit there, coach, and say, hey, it was on Jesse. It wasn't on Larry. Or it was on Larry. It wasn't on Jesse. A third party shouldn't have had to jump in there. It's between two guys. The guy who made the mistake should have owned it. And that's all I'm saying. Instead of tweeting at Feliciano for speaking the truth, he should have tweeted ahead of that and said, you know what? McKivitz is getting crushed. That was my blown assignment. Sorry. I'll try to be better. It's okay. People make mistakes. Own it. Don't wait until somebody else calls you out and then get mad at the person who called you out. And then Feliciano had to apologize. Hey, man, I had too many drinks and this and that. Well, but John, you notice what he didn't do is he didn't take it back. He just apologized for saying it, but he didn't take it back because it's the truth.
So we just gonna gloss over the fact that they had a pulling center on a clear passing down, as if that wasn't a mess up by Kyle.
Play action in the red zone. Play action in the red zone.
Don't combo
blame
block.
Kyle for that.
But you can't combo block on the nose guard and leave Chris Jones
on a
wide
clear
open.
passing down. They pulled the center.
But okay, so you pulled the center.
Larry,
that's not
great. Larry. My God. Larry. Oh, Larry.
What?
How the fuck are you going to blame, dude?
It was Spencer Burford's mistake.
We go 5 fucking wide, 4 wide with Christian McCaffrey in the backfield. We're in the fucking red zone, and we call a play action protection. Not to protect Brock, but we call a play action protection to trigger the fucking linebackers out of the hole, not to protect Brock, but to get Kyle's fucking system triggered. And you want to tell me that play is on a 5th-round pick playing in the Super Bowl? You want to tell me that? That's what you want to say right now. That's what you want to say right now.
Are you through?
Out of your mind.
Are you through?
Crazy?
Whose mistake was that?
Dog.
Wait a second. No, you just yelled and screamed. Now I'm going to have my say. You're getting mad at the call. The call was the call. The play, you can get mad at the call, but that's secondary. The call, once the call is made, you have to block it. You're going to let Chris Jones, the most dangerous defensive tackle in the league, have a free run at your quarterback to combo block on the nose guard?
Dog, he's guarding paint. He sees paint on his inside. He sees paint on his outside. He sees the left. He sees his center gone. And the first thing that he does is he guards the most dangerous man. MDM, most dangerous man. Who has the quickest line of path to the quarterback? You're inside or you're outside. You block the inside. It was a shitty protection.
Even if it was a shitty
on the red zone, in the red zone, Larry.
You're talking. Okay, so we gonna move the goalposts here. So you don't like the call. That's fine, but that you don't leave Chris Jones. Chris Jones is the inside player.
No, he wasn't.
There was a defensive end opposite him. He was there. Chris Jones is the most destructive lineman in the game. You'd never give him a free run in that situation. To combo block, that's what he did. He combo blocked. And gave Chris Jones a free run at Brock Purdy. Why? You don't combo block and give Chris Jones a free run. Now, if you don't like the call, coach, that's a secondary discussion. But once the call is made, you're giving Chris Jones, you're absolving Spencer Burford based on his draft position.
I'm not absolving him.
He's a 4th-round pick, and he was in the game.
I'm not absolving him.
And it was his mistake.
But what I'm saying is that you put your players in the best position possible. And when you know that your offensive line is the weakest unit you got, and you're in the one play that you got, you don't put them in a precarious situation like play action, and you're popping the center out for play action. It's a very eclectic protection. Would you not say that, Larry? Pulling a center. Hold on, just answer that. Would you not say that pulling, which I've answered? All right.
I don't have to answer
shit. All right, yeah, do whatever the fuck you want. That's cool.
I don't have to answer.
You know what I'm saying? It's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. I don't have to answer if it's an eclectic, whatever. What I'm saying is the best defensive lineman on the field was unblocked, and you had 2 linemen on that side, and McKivitz was getting blamed for it, and it wasn't McKivitz's call. And that's
so it was Joe Feliciano's call to correct all of the people on Twitter. That was his call.
First of all, John Feliciano did nothing but speak the truth.
You don't want the truth? That's not what I said. That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
Coach, whether it was his job or not.
No. That's not what I said, Larry. I didn't say you don't want the truth. I said, so it was John Feliciano's call.
Why are you so offended?
I'm asking you a question.
Why are you so offended?
No. Just answer my question.
What are you, Burford's dad?
So it was John Feliciano. Don't try to insult me to get me off kilter.
I'm asking you a question.
All I'm saying is I am not his father. You don't have to insult me.
Are you telling me?
Wait a minute, Larry. You don't have to insult me
minutes.
But I didn't insult you. I didn't insult you and call you Colton McKivitz's father or John Feliciano's uncle.
Who knows more about this, Coach? You, me, or John Feliciano? Thank you. John Feliciano. And that's
not what we're talking about. What we're talking about is the fact that you're defending John Feliciano for outing a teammate on social media. That's what you're doing.
I'm not defending him. I'm saying he spoke
the truth. You're not defending John Feliciano.
No, I'm saying he spoke the truth. I'm saying it's
ergo.
I'm just saying it's not a great moment for anybody. But what's worse? Everybody blaming Colton McKivitz for an assignment that wasn't his, or John Feliciano pointing out that it was the right guard's assignment. And you know how John Feliciano would know that, Coach? Because he was in the meetings all week, and that's his position.
Can I say this real quick? Let me say this real quick.
I don't know why you're getting so mad about
What?
it. I mean,
What?
Who knows more
here's
about
the thing.
Feliciano or us? Feliciano.
Here's the thing: is Burford, I thought, did do the right thing, and when the media was there for exit meetings, he gathered everybody around and took 100% accountability, which is what he should do. And Feliciano made the mistake. I don't care. You don't call out your teammates on social media. You just don't do
social media, bro. Larry, hold on. So, Larry, if you make a hold on, wait a minute. So, Larry,
if you make a blunder, let me say this. Calling out
Larry,
a teammate,
if you make a blunder, hold on, Larry, if you make a blunder, right? That's legit. Hold on. If you make a blunder, that's legit on air. All right. And people are blaming Jesse for that blunder. All right. If I go on air, if I go on Twitter and I say, actually, guys, it was Larry's fault. Right. Larry is the guy who should have been covering it. You guys got to lay off Jesse.
Right.
Larry, if we're on the same team, you would not look at me and be like, well, damn, thank you, coach. That was awesome.
No,
or are you, hold on. No, are you going to take the same position as, you know what, coach? Thanks for setting the record straight, because I would hate for the fans to think that it was Jesse. I'm glad that you threw my feet fire.
Why are you so offended?
Threw me under the fucking bus.
Why are you so offended that John Feliciano backed up Colton McKivitz there?
It's not the fact that he backed up Colton McKivitz.
Wait a second. You just said
that he threw Spencer Burford under the bus. That's the point.
And once again, are you Spencer Burford's father?
No.
Why do you care more about Spencer?
Conscious observer and understand what somebody's getting snaked.
Why are you more upset about Spencer Burford's
for me to understand that he got fucked?
Why? Can I talk? Why is Spencer
you asked me a question, I'm answering you.
Can I talk?
Stop being a victim. You asked the question, I'm answering you.
Are you going to talk over me, or are you going to let me talk?
No, I'm answering very loudly, and you want to act like you can't speak. I'm answering a question that you're asking me.
When you're done, let me know. Let me know when you're finished. All right.
I'm finished.
You just said, since we're looking at this right now, bird's eye view, that Chris Jones was the outside man. But
all right, let's go. Play it.
No, right here, 32.
Chris Jones is not the outside man.
Is the biggest threat.
Here we go. They're on the left side. There's an outside guy. There's an outside guy.
Let's go. Play it.
That's McKivitz at right tackle.
Please play it.
Blocking 56. That is right there.
Run it back. It's right there. I can see.
Now we're in the field goal.
It's all right. Here we go. I'll get it again. It's right here.
I just don't know why you're so. The public was blaming Colton McKivitz. John Feliciano didn't want to have any of it because he knew that wasn't the right guy to blame. So he came out.
But in the course of it, he threw his teammate under the bus, Larry.
Yeah, and that's why he apologized. But everybody was throwing Colton McKivitz under the bus. Why can't? So it's not okay for John Feliciano to speak the truth because it might hurt Spencer Burford, is what you're saying.
You don't do it in public. You don't do it in public. You don't do it. You don't do it.
And that's
anybody who's in a leadership position.
And that's why he apologized. But the truth is the truth. And the truth is that Burford made the mistake, not McKivitz. McKivitz was taking the blame. All Feliciano, who plays right guard, was saying was the truth. And why are you getting so mad about that? You're not on the team.
Because it was in a public setting.
Because he threw his teammate under the bus,
and in the process, also in the process, well, he threw him under the bus, or did he? You're looking at it that way. The other side of it is he alleviated the blame and basically vacuumed the blame off of Colton McKivitz. And if it wasn't Colton McKivitz's fault, then why is that a bad thing?
He alleviated the blame.
Right, Colton McKivitz.
I haven't even heard of that. Alleviated the blame. Hold on, wait a minute. So the fans.
Do you hate Colton McKivitz? I mean, why? Why should Colton McKivitz take the blame for Spencer Burford's mistake? Why, Coach?
Because the fans are the people that are pointing this out, not coaches. This is public
human beings.
Hold on, no, dude. This is public opinion, Larry. This isn't a coach. So you mean to tell me that hold on, wait a minute. So you break the veil of trust. Hold on, let me just. So you break the veil of trust for one teammate to defend another? How is wrong? How does wrong plus wrong equal good?
I'm okay with the truth coming out.
Let me ask you this: how does wrong plus wrong?
Why are you so offended?
I'm not offended. I'm asking you a question. How does wrong plus wrong equal okay?
First
equal
of all,
good?
It's between Feliciano and Burford. But Burford should instead of being pissed at Feliciano, he should have been like, you know what? He's right.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
He did though. How do
you know? Yeah. He admitted that he was wrong in
the locker room. Did he not in the locker room?
Spencer Burford said, "Yo, that's
that
crazy."
Quote. I never saw. I've read all the game stories. I never saw the Spencer Burford quote where he said it was on me.
I'm saying 2 days later in the locker room, Grant specifically said out of his mouth that he.
But this was happened before. This happened before that.
This is crazy.
Colton McKivitz was getting dragged, and his teammate came to his defense. And for some reason, you have a problem with it, and I don't know why. Because it doesn't involve
he could have come to his defense without throwing Burford under the bus, though. Too, there's a way to be tactful about it.
Go ahead. How?
Well, first of all, either don't do it because it's on social media and you're trying to fight the color. Yeah.
How? He chose to come out.
How does he defend Colton McKivitz without hurting Burford? Tell me. Go ahead.
All he would have to say
on social media because you're a pro football player.
All he'd have to say is they sent 6. They sent 6. We were blocking 5. They just got to him too quick. That's it. Simple. It's not McKivitz's fault.
I can't believe that you're trying to absolve. You've been a part of locker rooms, Larry. Larry. You've been a part of locker rooms. You tell me at one point, when is it ever okay for teammates to discuss team business on social media? Ever. I'm under the impression that there's a sign inside of the 49ers locker room that says protect the team. Protect the team. That's not protecting the team, Larry.
Why not? You just don't like the fact that he's protecting Colton McKivitz.
No, it's not about Colton McKivitz. I don't have
McKivitz was getting raked. Colton McKivitz was getting raked by everybody. Go look it up. He was getting raked by the audience, by the Twitter world. He was getting raked. John Feliciano came to his defense. Why does that piss you off?
Because you're trying. Oh, whoa! Because you're trying to. Hold on, I'll answer you. Because you're trying to act like you don't understand the logic here. You're being facetious.
No, I'm not.
You've been a part of teams, Larry. When has it ever been okay for teammates to air out team business on social media, Larry?
Colton McKivitz was getting raked.
I understand that. You keep saying that. But I want you to answer my... Okay, Larry, can you please answer my question?
John Feliciano said it wasn't his fault. And it wasn't his fault. End of story.
All right, Larry. It's cool.
No. Hey, there's a word, Coach. Here's a big word for you. Accountability. Have some. If you have accountability,
Spencer Burford had accountability. He stood
3 days later. 3 days later,
when he was available to the media. What are you talking about? 3 days later, as if he was hiding. What does that mean? Hold on, but
Colton McKivitz was getting
raped. What does that mean?
Do you notice
he was getting raped? You're talking about 3 days later.
John Feliciano.
He was available to the media when he had the opportunity to.
John Feliciano.
He was wide open about it. What are you talking about?
John Feliciano apologized for throwing his teammate under the bus. It wasn't a great look, but he didn't take it back, did he? Why?
Well, what does apologizing mean?
He apologized. It's called an apology. He actually apologized.
What does an apology do? What do you mean? What is an apology for?
I don't give a shit about any of that. He apologized. And here's the thing.
What do you mean? Wait a minute. You're not going to fast talk me. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Three of us are having a show.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
What does an apology entail? What does an apology entail?
Now you're pissing me off.
You keep saying, I don't care if I'm pissing you off.
You're not going to let me finish my statement.
I don't care if I'm pissing you off. I'm talking about no. Wait a minute. You telling me that I'm pissing you off does nothing. I don't give a fuck about me pissing you off. What I asked you was, If he apologized, but he didn't take it back, what does that mean to you?
He did take it back.
You said that he didn't take it back. You said
I said he did.
You said he apologized, but he didn't take it back. What does that mean to you?
He did not take back the facts of his statement. He just apologized for making the statement. There's a big difference. He apologized for making the statement, but he didn't say, oh, you know what? Yesterday, I said that it was Spencer Burford's fault and not Colton McKivitt's fault.
Mhm.
But you know what? I made a mistake. It actually really was the fault of McKivitz. No, he didn't say that. He did not say that. He apologized for throwing Burford under the bus.
Right.
And that's between them. But he didn't take back the truth of his statement, Coach, that it was on Burford. He stayed with that.
We're splitting hairs.
No, we're not. How is that splitting hairs? He did not take back what he said. He apologized for saying it, but he didn't take it back. How is that? That's not a complex thought. He said, I'm defending Colton McKivitz. It wasn't his fault. It was on Spencer Burford. The next day he said, you know what? I got drunk or whatever he said. I stayed up too late. I was whatever his excuse was for saying it. But he said, I shouldn't have said it, but he didn't take it back. Why? Because he knows it's the truth. And I just don't understand why that's so. You're getting caught up on the call and the relationship between Feliciano and Burford.
What relationship?
Feliciano,
They're teammates.
Right. Feliciano spoke
so
the
that's
truth.
all. That's it. No special relationship. We're talking about basic level respect between teammates.
Right.
That's it.
So if
nothing
you
more, nothing less.
If you make a mistake in a live stream and everybody's raking Jesse, and I say, you know what, it really wasn't on Jesse, it was on Coach. Am I a bad teammate to you?
No, but I would look at you. Yeah, you are, because I would look at you differently.
Am I a bad teammate to you, or am I a good teammate to Jesse?
You're a bad teammate, period.
Aren't I a good teammate? Why should Jesse, who didn't make the mistake, get blamed for your mistake?
Because you're supposed. I can answer that.
It's okay for you if I say something terrible and everybody blames you, and Jesse points out that Larry said it and not you. Should I be pissed at Jesse if it was the mistake that I made, or should I be like, hey man, you know what? I didn't like that you said that, but the truth is, it was my mistake. All I'm saying is the guy who made the mistake, in this case, Burford, should own it on his own.
He should own it on his own.
Why is that controversial?
Hold on. Wait. So he should own it on his own.
Yes.
We can agree on that. And anybody who's smart enough to understand while I'm leaving it at that should know where my stance is. He should be able to own it on his own. I agree.
I don't understand why you are mad that John Feliciano spoke the truth as he saw it, and he knows what he's talking about because he plays the position.
I see how you're shaping the premise of the narrative where I don't see why you're mad that John Feliciano was telling the truth on Spencer Burford. Like, I understand.
And Colton McKivitz.
All right. I understand where you're coming from, but I'm choosing to agree with the statement that Spencer Burford should have had the opportunity to tell the truth on his own.
Coach, everybody in the locker room post game could have talked to any reporter. There's more media there than you can shake a stick at. Come on, man. Let's be real about this. You're making it seem like.
So hold on. What does that statement mean? Are you saying that?
Listen.
I'm saying that Spencer Burford had an opportunity to correct it.
All right, respectfully, I'm muting both of you right now.